Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be, and I just put another video up. Obviously I'm wearing the same outfit, well, the same kimono. Wearing the same thing I was wearing in the video before because I'm doing two tonight because I got a lot of making up to do. This is not right. Okay. I got a lot of making up to do because I have not filmed in a while. And I've been out of the game for quite some time now. So I wanted to do what I do best, and that is foundations. Is this, here we go. This is the Cover FX Power Play Foundation, and as far as I know, this is pretty freaking new. I haven't heard of it. If it's not, you guys let me know. But I feel like this is pretty new. I've already primed my face, but because if you saw my last video that I posted, you know I'm not going crazy with too many products. So I primed my face with my Caudalie serum, which actually makes an amazing primer. It's nice and tacky. Well, it's not tacky now. Actually, let me put a little bit more on. Because when you first put this on, it's nice and tacky. And this, I can never use enough of this stuff. It's so good on my skin. It has done such good things for my skin. And why I ever use any of that other crap that I started using on my skin, Laneige not included. I'm actually just talking about this. Why I even started using that on my skin, I will never know. I guess having more mature skin, I probably shouldn't take suggestions from 25-year-olds for products that I should use. Especially if you are as breakout prone as I am. But anyway, back to the Cover FX. This is the Cover FX Power Play Foundation, and this is in the shade P30. I don't even know what color I got. P30. Okay. Hopefully this will be the right shade. I tried to go a little lighter this time because I have been getting darker shades lately that haven't been working out that good for me. I don't tan, so I really like that it has a little squeeze tip. It reminds me a lot of my Dior. So I've shaken it up, and I'm going to go ahead and just squeeze a little bit out on my palm, the top of my hand. It's not too thick. I believe this is a mattifying, this is a mattifying foundation, I think, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. So far, I'm already noticing that it is covering up the redness on my skin beautifully, which I obviously appreciate. The redness on my skin makes me look darker than I actually am, and a lot of times that trips me up when I'm picking out foundations, because I will look at my skin and the redness darkens, but actually I'm looking in the viewfinder here, and I actually feel like I look like a ghost right now, but that is okay. I do have a light shining right in my face, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. A lot. And anyway, that where did that accent that I have come from? I don't know. I'm going to look at my pores, and I think I put my little, no I didn't. I want to see how this is looking in my pores, honestly. They're no bigger, but they're no smaller either. They're just kind of there, which isn't that bad. I mean, it's not making them bigger. And obviously I'm using a wet blender, which has a lot to do with the way the makeup behaves, I feel like, at first on my skin. I do feel like this is my color. I always feel like when I put it on, because my skin tends to, and I have been out in the sun a little bit too, so I may have needed a darker color. I can actually use my Dior now, because I have, unintentionally, I don't lay out. I do not lay out. I avoid the sun like the frickin' plague, but just normal cruising around town and just it being springtime in Georgia, you're gonna get sun whether you want it or not. And even though I protect my skin and put on sunscreen, I think you still can't help but get some sun. My ears are red. That's a normal thing. You know, people always ask me, like, do you have high blood pressure? Like, why are you so red? But honestly, I go to the doctor once a month, and my blood pressure is always normal, if not low. Like a lot of times, last month, they took my blood pressure like 3 times because it was actually low. Lower than average. So the redness in my skin is just me. That is my tone. That is my skin tone. I don't know if you want to call it like a rosy complexion or what, but I'm red, and that is me. Looking into the viewfinder, I feel like this is a lot lighter than what it should be, but honestly, I'm pretty sure once all the lights and everything go off, this is actually going to be my color. I'm not disappointed in it, actually. Like, looking at it right now, I actually really like it. It hasn't made my pores look huge. I don't feel like I'm overly shiny. It actually has this really nice matte finish that I'm kind of digging right now. I'm going to give it just a second and let it dry. And actually, I'm going to step up here real quick and get my little finishing powder that I like. This is my Milani Conceal and Perfect Shine Proof Powder. And I've been using this lately, or I was using this to set my makeup. And I enjoyed this a lot. So we are going to use this as well. This was the last thing that I was using. Hopefully this isn't what was making me break out. God forbid. We're going to use this. And honestly, was it the retinol or was it the Milani? Because right around the time I started breaking out was right around the time I really started using the Milani too. So that, my voice is so scratchy right now. That may have had something to do with the breakouts. I don't know. But so far, this is looking really pretty on my skin. And once I go over it with this powder, my pores get even smaller. So that foundation, I'm actually really enjoying it, because when I put it on, not only does it cancel out that red, but it does not enlarge my pores, which means that it is a really nice matte finish, but it's not like a chalkboard dry, overly matte. And I know probably to you guys this looks like super chalky and super white on my face, but naturally what I'm seeing in the mirror right here, it actually looks pretty damn good. So let's just grab, let's just drop everything that I own while we're at it. I dropped 3 palettes while I did that. Let's grab my Cheek Parade. And I want to grab, where's it at? Right here. I know you guys love seeing my belly when I do that. So we're going to grab my Cheek Parade, and we're just going to contour just a little bit, just to see what happens. So I've got my little, this is a crown brush that I got from a BoxyCharm. And I'm just going to dip that right here into my Hoola bronzer from my Benefit Cheek Parade palette. Are you fucking kidding me right now? That just happened. That just happened. Benefit Cheek Parade Hoola bronzer. The whole thing just came out, y'all. The whole thing when I picked it up. Didn't know that. Didn't know that was gonna happen. Let's contour it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit right here in to the curve of my cheeks on both sides. And then I'm going to use a little bit more right here along the top of my gigantic forehead. I think it's important when you have a big forehead like me, and I'm a little more self-conscious about mine, so I kind of like to contour it at the top just a little bit like I'm doing. I just feel like it draws a little more attention here down when this part is shaded. And then obviously my cheeks. Let's see here. We're going to grab this one. And I'm going to grab my Hoola again and just go, like, right down the bridge of my nose. And contour that just a little bit while we're on the subject. And then maybe I'll deepen this just a little bit. Go to deepen that just a little bit. I'm looking in the viewfinder doing this. Probably not a good idea. I cannot believe that just happened. Benefit, you're going to have to do better than that. As much money as I spent on this thing, I'm going to need my palette to stay in the palette. Okay, as far as blush goes, stand up again. I have actually been using this blush by Milani, and it's such a pretty color. This is Tea Rose, 08 Tea Rose, and it's really a pretty color. It just gives you this really pretty flushed color without looking overly blushed, which I really like. So I've been using that kind of on my upper. I never really go on the balls of my cheeks for some reason. I just kind of take it up my cheekbone for some reason. And that is where I have been using my blush lately. Maybe I'll drag a little bit over the balls of my cheeks. And that is it. And then lip product, obviously, I didn't grab anything. So we're just going to do a fun little exercise right now. And I'm just going to reach in here and just dig in and grab the first thing I find. That is a lip exfoliator. Obviously that one. Just going to reach into my lip and dig real deep in there and grab the first color that I find. I got the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip, which is this one in the shade Fight Free Radicals. So we're going to go red today, y'all. And I hope this turns out okay. Let's see what happens. And there you have it, guys. Finished look. For my eyes, I used a lot of different products. Did I talk to you guys about the My Little Pony palette? Yes, I did. I got cut off because I was using it on my phone. But anyway, I'm finishing up now. I'm so sorry that I've been away from you guys for so long. If you guys have continued to watch my videos, thank you so much. I don't think you guys understand how much this means to me. I was just testing my battery, see if it was getting hot yet. If you're new to this channel, hello, my name is Courtney. I do makeup reviews and soon to be tutorials. And I would love it if you hit that like button and joined my little family here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. And as always, you guys have an amazing, amazing night. Oh, excuse me. I guess I should tell you my final thoughts. I'm so disheveled. It's been so long since I've done a video. I'm so disorganized. Final thoughts on the Cover FX. I like it. I like it. I actually really like it. I know on camera it doesn't necessarily look that great. I'm looking in the viewfinder right now. Let me get something for my scratchy throat. I'm looking in the viewfinder right now and it doesn't look amazing. I look very ghostly. But looking in the mirror, I can tell that this is my color, for one, as long as I cover up this red on my chest. And I love that it's not making my pores go, because a lot of times when I use new foundations, especially when I use a damp blender, it doesn't matter. The damp blender makes my pores just open up. And then whatever foundation I put over top of it, well, some foundations, not all. I have my favorites in there. But most foundations that I try, once I put it over my face, once using the damp blender, it just draws more attention to my pores. But this one is a nice, comfortable matte that really does not draw attention to my pores, and I am actually really loving this foundation. If you guys have tried it out, leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you guys think. Did it work for you? Did it not work for you? If not, why? But let me know what you guys think. Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I'm going to give this a big fat thumbs up. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I am sorry I've been so neglectful. I'm sorry I haven't been here in a while. Just had to get, and there was more going on just besides my skin, which I'm going to put a video out on that too. You're going to see why I've been so busy lately, but I'll definitely have to do that tomorrow. It's too late to do it tonight. So anyway, you guys have an amazing rest of the night. Thank you so much for watching. I love my kimono, and I probably wear this in every video from now on. Just kidding. But you guys have an amazing rest of the night. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button. It's fucking free. I love you all. Mwah. Good night.